Everyone, it's the Kris Kondrad Movie Review Show. Today I'm reviewing Kick-Ass 2, new on DVD. If you didn't see Kick-Ass 1, it came out a few years ago, and it was a highly enjoyable action comedy. It really felt like a kid's movie, but made for adults, with the gore and violence and profanity and sexual situations. It was a concept I was worried about when I heard about it. It could have easily failed, but the filmmakers really made it work. It reminded me of this movie Mystery Men that came out in the mid-90s with Ben Stiller and Jane Garofalo and Pee Wee Herman. And that movie had pretty much the same concept, except instead of high school kids, it was like slacker adults in their 20s and 30s who wanted to be superheroes and made up names for themselves and stupid costumes. And that movie just was stupid and fell flat, and the concept was good, but it didn't work. Here, the concept is tried again and works much better, maybe because it's kids, or maybe because we just have better writers and directors on board. It's based on a comic series I never read, graphic novels, but the first movie was a lot of fun. And Kick-Ass was a good character, but he had the show stolen away from him by Hit Girl, the 10-year-old girl, daughter of Big Daddy, who has this samurai sword and just eviscerates villains left and right. There's gory, hilarious scenes of her cutting off limbs and stuff. And it was original, unlike anything you've seen, and it was a lot of fun. And Kick-Ass 2 is even more enjoyable than the first one. The filmmakers recognized that Hit Girl was the star of the first film, and they give her even more story here. Big Daddy has since died, and she's now being raised by Morris Chestnut, Big Daddy's old partner on the force. And he wants her to just be a normal girl, go to high school, and forget all this superhero foolishness. And she tries to be normal for a while, and there's a funny, side story of her in high school and the popular clique that she catches their eye, and they try to bring her into the fold, and they hypnotize her with this video of this boy band that's lampooning One Direction, and that's a funny scene. And then there's a great scene where she tries out for the high school dance team, and even though she's never really danced in her life, she's got these superhero moves that she employs, and it's just this exhilarating, fun scene, reminiscent of the dance scene at the end of Napoleon Dynamite. And there's plenty of fun scenes, and there's a lot of good action. McLovin's back. His dad was killed in the first one, who was a mob boss played by Mark Strong, an actor who looks like Andy Garcia went bald. And now McLovin's pissed off, so he dons a S&M leather goofy-ass outfit and names himself Motherfucker, which is kind of funny in itself. And he's got John Leguizamo as his chauffeur and henchman, and because he's this rich kid with an inheritance, he decides to throw money at a bunch of psychopaths and recruit them as supervillains. And the best part about this sequel is all the new characters. You get new villains and new heroes. You got Mother Russia, this like 7'2" Amazonian Russian woman with a crew cut and a scarred face and a nice ass, actually. And she's amazing. She kicks ass. She's got probably the best scene in the movie, where she's battling police in the suburbs. And watch for the scene with the police car and the lawnmower that's both gory and hilarious. And all the fight scenes are well choreographed. They were in the first film, and they're even as good or better in this film. There's a car chase with Hit Girl that's even better than the car chase in Matrix 2, and that was an amazing scene, but the only good scene in the whole movie. Here, it's one of many good scenes. The film is just a joy to behold. It's a lot of fun. I think it'd be great for high school kids on up. And Jim Carrey also shows up as Stars and Stripes, an ex-mob enforcer turned superhero, and he's a lot of fun. Then there's Night Bitch, and just great dialogue. For instance, when Night Bitch is introduced, she's like, "Yeah, my sister was raped and killed and thrown in a dumpster. But that's the night that I became Night Bitch. I took a negative situation and turned it into something positive." And that's funny, and there's tons of funny lines like that, and fun action, and it's just a fun movie all the way around. So Netflix it, rent it, buy it on DVD if you're a collector. If you enjoyed Kick-Ass 1, you're sure to enjoy Kick-Ass 2. So 3 stars, solid, fun action comedy. And until next time, this is Kris Kondrad with the Kris Kondrad Movie Review Show.